Hi, this morning we go back to ICD-10. If you're following our videos chronologically, yesterday we did a little video on CPT, but now we go back to ICD-10, and we have changed the place of the ID frame. And let me show you what it means. ICD-10 is, of course, the coding system that we're doing. JJ is our name for company. 10A is the book. 209A means that the theory is here for this section of the book, and it's called hemiplegia and hemiparesis. And the exercise that we're going to do is found on page 212, and the exercise is 02. If you want to follow the camera here, 212 is right there, point to 212, and the exercise that we're doing is number 2, right, which is cerebrovascular accident with left-sided hemiparesis. Okay, so this is the problem. The problem is going to be in red all the time. Cerebrovascular accident with left side hemiparesis. Okay? So, if you watch our theory, you are going to understand that CVA is not, or hemiparesis is not inherent with CVA, which means that when you have CVA, sometimes you have hemiparesis or hemiplegia, and sometimes you don't, which means that it's not inherent. You don't always have it. So that's why we need 2 codes. One for CVA, which would be the first part of our problem. Cerebrovascular accident, all this. And the other one, the second code, is for the hemiparesis, right? So that's the first thing we have to specify. We need 2 codes. If you point here, we need 1 code for CVA and another code for hemiparesis. Okay? Now, let's talk about the code for CVA. CVA means stroke. So whenever we're looking at the path, if you don't find CVA, cerebrovascular accident, but you find a stroke, you're fine. And the way that we're going to find it is very easy. The path is we're just going to go to the index, which is go to the index. Then we're going to go to stroke, and then we get a code right there. And from there, we certify by the tabular that is the right code. Okay, now for the second code, for the hemiparesis code. In the theory, we explained to you that most people, 90% of the people, are right-handed. So if the problem doesn't tell you whether the patient is ambidextrous, right-handed, or left-handed, you have to assume that the patient is right-handed. Why? Because most people are right-handed. So here in the problem, we don't have that specification. They don't tell us if the patient is ambidextrous, right-handed, or left-handed. All they tell us is that that is a left side hemiparesis. So we assume that he's right-handed. And since the hemiparesis is in the left side, then it's non-dominant, because all right-handed people, the left side is non-dominant. For all the right-handed people, the right side is the dominant and the left side is the non-dominant. So whenever we're looking at the path, we have to see that it's a non-dominant hemiparesis. Okay? So now I'm going to take the camera, and Stephanie is going to find the path and the codes. Ready? Okay, the first code is cerebrovascular accident. So we're going to go to stroke, right?
Right. We go to the index and see the letter S for stroke.
S for stroke, thank you.
S-T-R.
Where is
Here
it?
we go. This one.
Stroke, right there. Now, there are some subcategories, right? Epileptic, heat in evolution, etc. But we don't have anything. All we have is just cerebrovascular accident. That's it. It doesn't tell us what kind of cerebrovascular accident is. So we go with the first entry, right? Which would be? Where's the stroke? Right here. Thank you. I63.9. That should be a first code, right? So can you write it here? A first code is going to be I63.9, right? Or CVA, or stroke.
I6
Now, we have made a little table here. The T means that we have to check this in the tabular. And once we check, we're going to put a check mark there. So we're going to check this in the tabular. We start with 163. So let's go to 163.
Be here.
163, okay. And it says cerebral infarction. It doesn't say cerebral vascular accident, it says cerebral infarction. So we kind of have a doubts there. It says cerebral infarction, not cerebral vascular accident. But let's keep checking the numbers. The next one would be 0.9, right?
Right.
So we go down to 0.9.
Right, and we go to the next page. And we go all from these columns here. Okay. Then we go to the next page of this column. Mm-hmm. Then we go to I63.9.
Right there. What does it say there?
Cerebral infarction, unspecified.
In the next line?
Stroke, NOS, not otherwise specified.
That's the confirmation to our problem. Because CVA is a stroke, and since it says a stroke there, that's our code. Right?
Right.
So, what we're going to put is, we check that, we're going to put a check mark in the tabular there. We check that in the tabular. Just put a check. There you go. Okay, we have the first code. The second code is hemiparesis, right? Goes here. So let's find that code. How do we go?
We go to the letter H for hemiparesis.
Hemiparesis, okay. There's hemiparesis.
Here we go. In this column.
Where is it? I don't find it. Okay, there you go. Sorry. There you go. And then it says what?
C hemiplegia.
C hemiplegia. So go to hemiplegia.
Here we go.
This is it's right there. Okay.
Yeah, it's like almost next door to it.
Okay. So what's the code?
G81.9 dash.
Which means?
Which means that it needs an additional code.
Additional character, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's write what we have so far. G81.9. Right here.
Right. G81.9.
And put a little line there to indicate that we need one more code, right? When we check in the tabular, we try to find one more code. Okay, so let's go to the tabular to find the code, or to verify first and to find the code, right? And the additional code is probably because of the left side, right? Non-dominant, right? What we explained at the beginning. But let's check that out. So we go to G81, right?
G81 first.
Where's G81? Right here, which is hemiplegia and hemiparesis. Then the next code is?
Next code would be G81.9.
Which is?
Hemiplegia.
And specify, right? Again, because it's not flaccid or spastic, it doesn't tell us what kind of hemiplegia is, so it's unspecified, so we'll write here. Now, it says left side, right?
Left side.
And it doesn't tell us whether the patient is right-handed, left-handed, or ambidextrous, so we assume that it's right-handed, so it would be left non-dominant, right?
Right.
So find left non-dominant. There you go. So the character that we were missing is
4.
4. So we write that character that we're missing, and we check also with the tabular, right? So erase that little line and put 4 there. And that means that we checked the second code too. So we have our two codes, 163.9 and G81.94. Okay, and we check that with the book, and the answer is exactly that, I63.9 and G81.94. Okay, now while I point to the website, I want Stephanie to look to our website, to go visit our website. I'm going to explain to you the first section that we just updated. That's our website, and this is how it looks like today. What's today? What's the date today? July the 7th, right?
Right.
2015. Now, the first free code insights that we have, click on the first one, ICD-10 data. Those are that's a special site where you can just type the disease that you want and it'll give you the ICD-10 code. Just to show them, type hemiparesis. And then the code is right here.
Both an ICD-9 and ICD-10.
Right, that's correct. ICD-9 is first and ICD-10 is there. Okay, the second one, right? Now, go back to the website, right? The second entry here is if you want to have the codes in your computer, you can download it from CMS, which is the Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services. If you click there, you can download all the CMAs here. You just click on them and then unzip it, and then you have it on your computer. And now the third website that we have there, we're still using, this is July the 7th, we're still using ICD-9. So if you want an additional ICD-9 website, you can click there, and then you have this website for ICD-9 codes. Go back again to the page. So this is the first section. It's called free coding sites, and it means you don't even have to buy the book because all the codes are free available on the website. Okay, so remember to visit our website right here, and any comments or any help by just suggesting changes or improvements are welcome. Okay, thank you.